Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be talking about XLM, what's been happening with the coin, what can you expect to happen next, and what has been the latest news with the coin. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to miss any of that juicy information, make sure you do three simple things: like down this video, comment your thoughts down below, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. A little side note guys, make sure to check us out at ptgr.ag. It's the first link in the description. It greatly helps me out and it greatly helps you out if you want to learn more about cryptocurrency. Ladies and gent, XLM is down 1.59% in the last 24 hours. And let's talk about it. There's been a lot of important news directing the price on the downtrend. But what's important to talk about, it's what will be affecting the price in the long run, what will be the drivers that will be moving the price in the long haul. Now, if we look about it, basically XLM has had a resistance level for a while, even on a 3-month period, that has been hovering around the 10-cent zone. We have been able to stay above the 10-cent zones, which is reassuring because as long as we're able to stay above that resistance level, we will be able to reach new highs slowly and slowly. Now, I know that these levels at the 11 cents isn't what we're looking for because the ISO 222 coin will be driving the price massively forward in the near term as well as the long term because of their project, because of their partnership, and this is what we want to focus on this video. So the first one is USDC that's powered by Stellar. XLM's long on Stellar. Now, the Coinbase CEO says that USDC will become the de facto central bank digital currency. Now, this is massive in terms of information to process because the Coinbase CEO, guys, you know, he knows what he's talking about. He's in contact with banks on a daily basis. It's a company that's public, that's reporting to the SEC, etc., etc. So what's important to know is that he's got information we don't necessarily have. And when he's saying that USDC could become the de facto central bank digital currency, this is a massive bull run news for XLM because USDC is going to be powered by Stellar. An extremely bullish news for XLM. Another one I want to talk to you about is this one. During the call, founder and CEO Brian Armstrong praised USDC, saying that as different countries pursue central bank digital currencies, USDC will become the de facto central bank digital currency within the US. The policymakers in the US will set the frameworks that need to be followed so that the private market will actually create the solution. Now, this is very much true, guys. If this is going to be the case, this will bring massive momentum for XLM because it's indirectly running on the XLM blockchain, and this will be very positive for the network. So an extremely bullish news. Nevertheless, you know, what's also important to take into consideration is that all of these are set to show itself, set to prove itself, and as we enter the next bull run, XLM and all these ISO 222 compliant coin in comparison with XRP, for instance, or XDC Network, Quant, and others will be the first one to take off because these guys are sleepers currently. At the current standpoint, you know, many people have backed out of cryptocurrencies. They have sold their position or are not trading anymore crypto. They're just holding on to Bitcoin and some Ethereum. But once that bull run starts again, these will be the first one to reflect. Another news I want to talk to you about is this one. Michael that says Robinhood enables the crypto Stellar XLM via the Crypto Economist. Robinhood enables the crypto Stellar. This is very good because again, it's bringing traffic to the coin. Traffic to the coin will directly means more trading. If you have more trading, you will have actually more word of mouth, and indirectly this will bring you know, more trading action for XLM, and this can only be positive in the long haul. I mean, you know, more traders could also mean on the downtrend for a coin, but it's also going to bring momentum in the long term. Another one I want to talk to you about is this one. Another banger partnered with the Stellar blockchain, and it's talking about 50 billion in asset custody platform that enters Brazil with the license agreement. And what's important is this 50 billion platform is directly in agreement and in partnership with XLM. Now, if you read about it, the Sora Fund is the first light between now and December 15. First light experiment with the Sora and submit a code example, issue, tutorial, blog post, or a video documenting your experience. Qualified submission will receive awards of 200 between 200 to 50 to 3000 XLM. It's a fun, low lift way to learn. Now, this is a very good opportunity I wanted to show you because it's a way to get in XLM. I know that not everyone has access to a large pool of money, so this is a great way to get yourself into XLM, especially at the current valuation of XLM. Now, 3000 XLM, could be worth a little fortune within the next bull run, and I thought that was a good way for you to to get into XLM without having to spend money. Now, I want to talk to you about this news. Transferring crypto to fiat and vice versa is incredibly time consuming and pricey. Stellar makes this super easy. XLM is used transaction free on the Stellar network. It is a decentralized system that's great for trading any kind of money in an efficient way. Now, we've talked about XLM's efficient way is mainly based on a P2P application, right? And if you look at Stellar, if you have bank A that's transferring to the Stellar network and then you go into GUSD for the bank B, well, it is going to be a transaction that's going to be intent approval, which will be very fast, efficient, low cost, whereas traditional banking system would have middlemen. You would have to wait on the banking opening hours, and you would all the time have this long haul process with expensive fees. And this is just one great way to avoid all of this. An extremely efficient yet very easy way to understand Stellar's ability to grow in the long term. I want to talk to you also about this one. Stellar, the one global currency will be XLM, new conspiracy theory. It's funny because on the conspiracy theory, they're talking about Stellar will be the one global currency we all use in the future. It will happen because we have to be pre-programmed to accept it over the course of decade. This is according to TikTok creators whose interests lie in how the media is used to influence over global audience. Now, talking about predictive programming that has been happening around Stellar for quite some time. Predictive programming is where the mainstream media suggests possible future outcome, like when The Simpsons predicted Donald Trump becoming president. The purpose behind predictive programming is that when the option of Trump is presented to us at the voting booth, we have been primed to choose it. And this is very much, it's sort of humoristic in a sense. You shouldn't take this too seriously, but it's funny to think of this theory for Stellar because it can't be very much explained and sort of justified to say, well, with what been happening with The Simpsons and Donald Trump is very much a case that, primitive information is very much a thing. So I just wanted to mention this as sort of a humoristic side. But another news I want to talk to you about is that there's still over 8 hours left to grab this sweet piece from digital art. You are seeing the NFT space as well grow within Stellar, and this is good because as long as we're able to, to diversify its offering, Stellar is focused on a variety of projects, all different in its value offering to the end user. And it's great to see that, the NFT space is not dead. It's very much alive, and this is an example and proof of it. Now, also here, I just want to know why XLM didn't reach new all-time high in the life cycle, and its chart looks exactly like XRP. They weren't involved in a lawsuit. The price of XRP and XLM is controlled by trading algorithm people. Now, this is very much interesting. I've talked about this, but, XLM has been a bit, playing within the shadow of XRP. If XRP is having a good day, it's very much likely that XLM is also, and that is very much sad because XLM hasn't been suffering from the lawsuit that's been implicated for XRP, and I believe that XLM needs to be having this new all-time high in its bull run, very much well-deserved with all of its news and partnership that it's been involved in. So it's very much sad to see at the current valuation, but you know what I'm telling myself? You're getting yourself into something that's dirt cheap, that's going to be valuable in the future. I understand the value that's behind it, I understand the partnership, I understand the uses of it with the banks, and that is very much what I need to know. As long as I know where my money's into, then I feel comfortable investing in it. So it's very much sad news, but I very much believe that the new all-time high will be coming sooner than later. Another news I want to talk to you about is this one. The Economist, a famous and renowned news article talking about XLM. Dump it all, move your liquidity into the new financial system. It's talking about what's cooking, interoperability, CBDCs, NFTs, and SMEs. It's talking about all the ISO 222 coins that basically have huge offering to the end user that yet no one knows about. Now, if I mention to my friends, surroundings, acquaintance about these ISO 222 coins, nobody knows what they are, what's their purpose, and that's very much what's important, guys. This is information that's privileged because nobody knows yet about the purpose of it. So this is very much of a sleeper right now, and it's very great to see. I want to end with this. Next couple of months are going to be awesome for the ISO 222 projects. Let's not our focus get distracted. The following cryptocurrencies are ISO 222 compliant as of this writing. Stellar is in it. You've got XRP, Quant, you've got Algotron and XDC network, and they were developed to make global transaction more accessible. Now, this is the last news that I want to end because it's reflecting the current situation we're in, that these coins are ISO 222. These will be the movers within the new financial system. And ladies and gents, if you don't want to miss out, make sure you're involved in this. Ladies and gents, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. See you next time. Bye.